Welcome back to Click on Flavors of Ramadan, powered by Yoplait Yogurt and Grand Mills Fresh Chakki Atta. मेरा नाम है गौरव, नाम तो सुना होगा। देखिए अब वक्त हो चुका है आपको इंटरनेशनल रेसिपी दिखाने का, लेकिन उससे पहले मैं आपको एक बात बताना चाहता हूँ। I don't know if you knew this or not, Mexico gave the world chocolate. अब हम चॉकलेट के बारे में तो बात नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन मेक्सिको पर टिके रहेंगे क्योंकि अब जो हमारी अगली डिश आ रही है is a dish from there and it's called Mexican Fiesta.
Hi, Ramadan Kareem. My name is Mark and I'm from England. I've recently just graduated from SCAFA and I'm back here today to show you an amazing Mexican tortilla recipe. What we're going to do now, we're going to go to our beef, which I'm going to roast for, I'd say, an hour. So if I can just go and get my tray, it's already in a preheated oven at 180. Let's hot there. And all we're going to do here is we're just going to basically just take the meat. Nothing really too much to it. Put it in there. I'm going to take a little bit of salt. It's just salt and a little pepper. Here we go. You like pepper. Pepper's good. The tray goes back in the oven. If I can get it in. There we go. Now forget about that for an hour. And now what we're going to do is we're going to work on our tortillas. And for this we're going to need about 400 grams of this flour here. So we can just pour this into the bowl. Put that back here. It's about 300 mils of water. Just going to mix that straight in there. And I get some of this oil. I'm going to use about 7, 8 milliliters. About a tablespoon. A little bit more. There we go. Alright, a little bit of salt. And I think just take some, all of it. You got about 40 grams of cornstarch here. It sounds a lot, but it does actually help. And it is good. So all that goes in. In with your hands. Don't be scared, it's just flour, water, and what we're going to do is we're going to mix this. Nice and elastic. It looks a bit sticky, but don't worry, that's fine. I'm going to take a golf ball size. Just like that. And just roll it into a ball. And just rub it around the flour. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll it out. And then we're going to cut it into a circle. Just like that. We're just going to roll that roughly to a nice size. So just a nice little trick at home. You get around here, you take a bowl, and all you do is put the bowl on top, and you press down. And you take it off. Take the dough away, excess dough away, and we can keep that for later. There you go, nice and round. Now that the pan's hot, I'm just going to drop a little bit of oil. Just a touch. About that much. And we take our tortilla. See? And we just place it in the pan. We let that go for about 2 minutes or so on each side. Right, now looking at this, I think we're good on both sides. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice little tip. I'm going to take a plastic bag, just any normal, just a clear plastic bag. And while it's still hot, we're going to take it out. I'm going to put it into the plastic bag. What this does is this stops it from drying out. And now I'm going to show you a very quick and easy guacamole. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the avocado. Once you feel the stone, you just run the knife along the edge until you get to where you first cut it. You take it, you twist it, just like that. You can have it chunky, or you can make it smooth. Me, I like it chunky, so I'm going to show you that way. And what we do is just slice it lengthwise, just that, and then we just chop it up in small pieces like that. Very simple. Alright, next step, now what we're going to do is we're going to add in chopped tomatoes. About the same amount of onion. Onion goes in. Now I get some chopped coriander. The coriander goes in. Now I get some, what I get some lemon juice. Worth around about 2 or 3 tablespoons. Now you just mix it up. Right, now that's all mixed together, what we're going to do is we're just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Good. Nice little pinch of salt. And a nice bit of pepper. Okay, there we go, that's good. Let's get another quick mix. I got that one. So what we're going to do is I can just keep that aside now. Keep that there. Get rid of that. Now we're going to move on to the tomato salsa. What we're going to do is I'm going to start with some onions. I'm just going to put a handful of onions. and take some tomatoes. All of it. I'm going to put the coriander in, just like that. I'm just going to put a little bit of lemon into here, about 2 tablespoons or so, and just give it a mix. Nice little mix there. Alright, so now I've got the guacamoles done, I've got the salsas done, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick sauce with the julienne of onions and the jalapenos here. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to heat up some oil in the pan. A tablespoon or so. I'll put that back. First of all, I'm going to add all the onions. Onions just go in. Just so you go. Nice little sizzle. Nearly ready. Oops, now what we're going to do is we've got about 2 tablespoons of garlic. Put it in. I know it sounds like a lot of garlic, but it actually cooks down and sweats nicely. And also, garlic leaves off a nice flavour, but it also gets kind of sweet as well. That's ready. I'm just about ready to add the chilies that we chopped earlier. So we just put those straight in. I'm just going to take this Kashmiri chili powder here. So just take it out the bag. Roughly around just about a teaspoon. Again, if you like it spicy, you can always add more. Just sprinkle it around. Right, now just got the powders there. What I'm going to do is let the powder sit and give a nice colour. So just put that on there. Right, what we're going to do is when we slice it, we're going to put it in the pan and it's going to cook it a little bit more. Just take the meat like this. And we just add in our beef and we just keep mixing around. You can see we get some nice red in there, we get some green, we get some white of the onions. And what I can do now is I can just take some of this guacamole and we just spoon a little bit into a bowl. There you go. And keep the rest because we're going to put some inside the wraps as well. Let me keep some inside. Now what we're going to do, you can see the tortillas, they're in the bag. I'll take one out. Take this yogurt, I'm going to open it up. I'm just going to take about a teaspoon of yogurt. And we're just going to lay it in the middle. Just roll it around like that. We're going to take some beef. Now how to roll it, what you do is you roll it over first, like this, and fold it in the sides, and on this side, and then we roll it over. So there you go, you got a nice perfect roll there. Nice bite size as well, just enough. You get everything through there, it's good. Yeah, fun. Well, there you go, there's one of my favourite dishes, especially for parties. It's a great one. Happy Iftar, and until next time, thank you very much.
मैक्सिकन फिएस्टा बनाने के लिए बीफ को नमक और काली मिर्च के साथ 180 डिग्रीज के प्री हीटेड ओवन में रोस्ट कीजिए। अब आटे, पानी, तेल, नमक और कॉर्न स्टार्च डालकर आटे को गूंद दीजिए और बेलकर सेक दीजिए। अब टॉर्टियाज को क्लिंग रैप में रैप कर दीजिए। गुआकामोल बनाने के लिए चॉप्ड एवोकाडो, टमाटर, अनियंस, धनिया, नींबू का रस, नमक और काली मिर्च डालकर मिक्स कर दीजिए। सालसा बनाने के लिए चॉप्ड अनियंस, टमाटर, धनिया और नींबू का रस डालकर मिक्स कर दीजिए। अब एक पैन में तेल गरम कीजिए और उसमें अनियंस, लहसुन, हैलोपिनो और लाल मिर्च पाउडर डालकर मिक्स कर दीजिए। अब रोस्टेड बीफ को चॉप कर दीजिए और हैलोपिनो सॉस के साथ मिक्स कर दीजिए। अब टॉर्टिया लीजिए और उसमें दही को स्प्रेड कीजिए। चॉप्ड बीफ के पीसेस, हैलोपिनोज, सालसा और गुआकामोल डालकर टॉर्टिया को रैप कर दीजिए। गुआकामोल और सालसा के साथ सर्व कीजिए।
Scotch Brite tip of the day. Something that we use quite frequently are our sinks. And they sometimes get these very small brown spots. To remove the spots, take a little bit of window cleaner and spray it onto a sponge cloth and rub that properly. And if you want to get that extra shine, take a little bit of olive oil and give it a good rub down.